Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the scene 5 of The Hairy Ape. The Hairy Ape is a modern tragedy written by Eugene O'Neill. This tragedy was published immediately after the First World War. This tragedy deals with the disgust, the anger, the humiliation of the central character, Yang. The scene 5 of The Hairy Ape delineates the sequence of events which took place 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, Yang and Long are found on Fifth Avenue in New York after the Atlantic liner has returned to the States. The men argue about how to go after and attack the upper class, and Yang is still set on getting Mildred back. Churchgoers begin to come out onto the street, and Yang begins to forcefully try to speak to them. Long leaves, and Yang punches a gentleman in the face. He is then arrested. The fifth scene is set in New York City. 3 weeks later, the ship has returned from its voyage. Now, Yang and Long are walking along Fifth Avenue. The street is polished, everything clean. It is the heart of the high society, neat, glittering, luxurious. Yang stands astonished in this place. To him, it feels like the world of the rich, where the poor have no space. Long, observing the surroundings, insists that they must fight the wealthy through intellect. He speaks of socialist ideas, explaining that the struggle cannot be won with brute strength alone, but through political means. But Yang listens to nothing. His mind is still consumed by revenge. Mildred's words echo in his head. She had called him an animal. That insult has driven him mad. Now he considers every member of the upper class his enemy. To his eyes, the crowd of Fifth Avenue is filled with people just like Mildred. Soon, churchgoers, gentlemen, and ladies emerge onto the street. They walk peacefully, faces serene, clothes elegant, but to Yank, they are symbols of insult. He suddenly steps in front of them, blocking their way rudely. With a rough voice, he curses the rich. The people recoil in fear. Panic spreads among them. Yank, cursing and challenging the churchgoers, gentlemen and ladies of the Fifth Avenue. Long, frightened, steps back. He thinks Yang's actions are foolish, that the police will surely come. Quickly he slips away into the crowd, leaving Yang alone. Yang remains, his eyes burning red with rage. He thinks every person on the street is his enemy. He declares that he must show his strength. At that moment, a well dressed gentleman approaches, fresh from church. He walks with dignity. Without a word, Young punches him in the face. The man collapses to the ground. Chaos erupts around them. The crowd screams, and someone rushes to fetch the police. Within moments, officers arrive and surround Yang. He fights, but they outnumber him. He is overpowered and handcuffed. Standing in the street, Yang roars in anger, his mind consumed by vengeance and despair, but his body can do nothing more. The police drag him away. The scene shows that Yang's inner crisis is deepening. His strength is useless against the rich society. Instead of bringing him honor, it only creates chaos. In the end, he falls captive to the law. By the end of the scene, Yang was imprisoned. He was put behind the bar for challenging the rich people who humiliated him. So this is all about the scene 5 of The Hairy Ape, a modern tragedy written by Eugene O'Neill. Thank you very much for enjoying this video.